Hey everybody, welcome to Miss Shaw's Art Room. It is a brand new year here at Emma E. Booker Elementary, and I can't wait to give you a tour of your art room. Let's go. When you come into the art room, you're going to have a seat on one of these colored dots on the floor. You're going to sit on the same dot every day. The colored dot you sit at will match up with the colored table you sit at. So if you sit on a purple dot, then you're going to sit at you guessed it, the purple table. Now you can tell what color each table is by looking up above each table at the signs that are hanging down over those tables. We got the purple table, the green table, the orange table, the red table, the blue table, and the yellow table. Let's start over here at the orange table. I want to show you where your supplies are going to be at. Every table has their own set of supplies. And when you need them, you can just look at the pictures and the words. Pencils and erasers and even a sharpener are going to be on top of the cabinet. Inside, there are scissors and glue sticks and colored pencils. Below are crayons. And finally, markers. You will notice that your table has a bin like this called mailbox. That is where you're going to put your artwork at the end of class if it is dry. If your artwork is wet, you are going to instead put it over here on the drying rack. At the end of class, you may have gotten a little messy, and that's okay because we can always clean ourselves back up, and we have sinks for that. I have 4 sinks in the middle of the room, 1, 2, and on the other side I have 3 and 4. So you can use either side of our sink so you don't all have to crowd around. When you dry your hands, there are 2 sets of paper towels. One is on this side of the sinks, and I have another one over here on this side. And what do we do when we're done drying our hands off? We throw our paper towels away in our trusty art trash can. If you finish early, you can come over here to my early finisher station. I have books, and I've got them all organized in my library. We've got how to draw books, artist books, nature books, all sorts of things. And then I've also got things for you to do, like if you want to make stamps, if you want to use a lacing set, if you want to play with my shapes and puzzles. And I also have finished the picture sheets, coloring pages, emoji pages, lots of things for you to do. There are 2 teacher areas in this room. The first is my teacher desk. That is the area in the back of my room where my computer sits. And the other is my teacher table. That is at the front of the room. Another thing about this teacher table is that under here is where I'm going to store all the artwork for your rotation. So if it is your job to collect the artwork from the mailboxes, you're going to put it in one of these bins. Notice at my teacher desk that there is an area here marked by a yellow line that says no students past line. That means I don't want anybody sitting at my desk, please. I don't want anybody touching my computer or answering my phone unless I've asked a student to do so. You must have permission to go past this yellow line. Another teacher area is this area back here. This area is off limits to students, again, unless you have permission from myself to go back here. Notice there's an orange line here that says no students past this line. This is for your safety. There is a kiln in this door that is a very hot oven. There is a paper cutter back here. These are tools that are for adults only. Sometimes, like Taylor Swift says, you need to calm down. Okay, sorry, too much. But I do have 2 cool-down corners if you're feeling like you just need a moment to calm down. One is over here in the corner at the desk by the purple door, and the other is in the corner here by the cabinet. So these are where my 2 cool-down corners are located. There are 2 doors in my classroom. There is the front purple door, and there is this brown door in the back. We will not be using this brown door for anything except if I need to send somebody to Miss Valia to music. Otherwise, we will be using this front door to go in and out of the classroom and to use the bathroom. When it's time to line up, we're going to line up here on the purple line. Notice at the front of my line, there is a perpendicular line, which means that line is meeting my first line at a right angle for my math gurus. It says line starts here. That means I don't want anybody on the carpet unless you're a door holder. Well, thank you, my most amazing artist, for joining me on my art room tour. Now let's make some masterpieces.